Hello guys, I am B Sai Srimas of 9th class from Mathman. So today I will be explaining today's editorial. So let's get started. So today our editorial's name is Cold Comfort. On Park continues to be in FATF. Pakistan avoided the blacklist but it should address cross-border terror. So Pakistan got out of the blacklist which it was placed, and it should take care about the cross-border terror going on. To Islamabad's deep disappointment, the Paris-based 39-member Financial Action Task Force has decided once again to keep Pakistan on its grey list of countries under increased monitoring, giving it another 3 months to complete its commitments. After being removed from that list in 2015, Pakistan was put back in June 2018 and handed a 27-point action list to fulfill. On Thursday, FATF President Marcus Player announced that although Pakistan has made significant progress, it has 3 remaining points of the 27 that were partially addressed. Notably, all in the area of curbing terror financing. The body listed the remaining tasks, demonstrating terror funding prosecution is accurate, effective, and dissuasive, and thoroughly implementing financial sanctions against all terrorists designated by the UN Security Council, which include the LET founder Hafiz Syed, JEM-CM Masood Azhar, other leaders of terror group in Pakistan, and those who belong to Al-Qaeda. Pakistan's former Interior Minister Rahman Malik has protested the decision most vociferously, even suggesting that the FATF should be taken to the Hague, given that other countries that have completed nearly all the points on their task list have been dropped from the grey list. He also cited a report that calculated Pakistan has lost $38 billion because of its time on grey list. It is cold comfort for Islamabad that FATF chief also ruled out downgrading Pakistan to the blacklist, as he said that Pakistan has made progress on its commitments and this is not the time to contemplate the extreme step. This would mean enhanced sanctions and restrictions as Iran and North Korea face at present. Mr. Player advised Pakistan to complete the remaining tasks by June 2021, when the FATF will meet again to vote on this issue. The FATF decision coincides with the first signs of the thaw between India and Pakistan since 2016. The decision of the Directors General of Military Operations also on Thursday to strictly observe the ceasefire agreement at the LOC and revelations in the media which have not been contradicted by the government that National Security Advisor Ajit Doval has been in touch with senior officials including the Pakistan Army Chief are both significant. The joint statement also commits to resolving core issues that lead to violence between the two sides, indicating more dialogue between India and Pakistan could be on the cards. There are no political, trade, cultural ties at present. Pakistan's next steps on the FATF directive to successfully prosecute terrorists and terror financiers identified by grouping are in its own interest. Any proposed New Delhi Islamabad engagement in the few months would get a much needed boost if Pakistan transfers this last mile on a FATF grey list, addressing India's main grievance on cross-border terror maintenance from its soil. So the FATF is the Financial Action Task Force. So it is a committee consisting of 39 members. So Pakistan was placed on the grey list again in this month. So they have given 25 tasks for the Pakistani government to complete it, and only then they would be removed from the grey list. So they completed 24 of them so far, and only 3 are remaining. So Pakistan has been given 3 more months time to complete the task. So the 3 tasks include stopping the terror financing, and also stop the cross-border fire at India and Pakistan, and also implementing financial sanctions against terrorists such as members of Al-Qaeda, Masood Azhar, and etc. So the Interior former Minister Rahman Malik has stated that the FATF should be taken to the hog because of its placement in the grey list. Pakistan has got a $38 billion loss. So they said that if the contempt such as that goes on, Pakistan would be placed in the blacklist. So the blacklist countries are Iran and North Korea. So they would face extreme restrictions and enhanced sanctions. So Mr. Player, who is the minister or the head of the group, stated that it is better if Pakistan completes the task by June, or else FATF will vote on the issue. So the India has been a far cry, saying that at the border the Pakistan are doing crossfire. So it, according to the agreement they made in the ceasefire of LOK, is not being followed. So in a few months the Pakistan would get the boost it needed after it covers the 3 things on the point list. So everything will be normal again, and FATF took care of the India's grievance on cross-border terror that causes from the Pakistani soil. That's it for today, guys. Thank you.